Please be seated. You're Astha Pawar. Tell us about yourself briefly.
Yes, sir. I'm from Solan. I've done my schooling from St. Luke Senior Secondary School, Solan. And thereafter, I pursued my BTech in IT from HPU. And then I've done my MA in English also. Because I was preparing for civil services, I also have a keen interest in English. And presently, I'm working as an excise and taxation inspector in the HP government.
Since August.
Yes, sir. I got recruited by this recent allied.
You mentioned only two hobbies, reading and cooking. What kinds of books do you read?
So fiction mostly.
Who's your favorite author?
Sir, it has to be Paulo Coelho and George Orwell also.
George Orwell. Tell us about 1984.
So 1984 is about a dystopian landscape that prevails around, and he's commented on how the government puts surveillance on you as like a big brother situation created.
Did it come true?
Sir, it's it's a far-sighted idea. It can happen.
Far-fetched.
Far-fetched.
Far-sighted is a positive word.
Sorry.
No, I'm just correcting you. Carry on.
Yes, sir. So there are different names that the government has given for organizations which keep an eye on you for surveillance.
So, sorry to interrupt you. Now we are talking about the civil services, right? So you're talking about governance. So let me start with this point. Surveillance, keeping an eye on citizens. Is it a good thing, bad thing, required, not required?
Sir, it might be required when there is an insurgency situation or some threat of a government collapse. But all in all, surveillance is not very
Desirable?
Yes, desirable.
Do you think the current situation is that the government, not political statement I'm not making, the government system is too intrusive and everything they want to know about the citizen? Is it too much or is it okay?
Sir, I think because the technology is such that we have to tell about ourselves. And even with certain social security schemes that we have benefited from. So our information is already with the state. So everything requires information for us to benefit from right now. So yes, it's a lot maybe, but it all depends on how the government uses it.
Okay. There's a lot of debate about security, digital security. How much should be divulged and how much should be private? So tell us, you are also an IT graduate. What is your view on cyber security?
So cyber security is a tool in the hands of even the state and even anti-state elements. So there needs to be a balance. Our security and information should not be taken out of context and used elsewhere. So that is a must. Cybersecurity can be a new threat to the country also. And we've seen it via spywares like Pegasus, etc. So it's a problem, but it can also be a strength in the hands of the government.
Also the elderly people who have been duped of lots of money and others who have been giving their passwords, and then it becomes very difficult for them to even come back. And what is it known as cyber intimidation?
Cyber arrest.
Yes, digital arrest.
Has also taken place. So it is something we need to worry about. But let's come to the positive aspects of IT in government. Okay. You are also from government now, and you are from IT. How much of technology are you using in your current role in excise?
Sir, we have our GST portals and excise portals. So all lifting and consumption, first I'll talk about the excise. So all lifting and consumption from liquor vends and petroleum, how much the state has taken in. So everything is digitalized. And there is, for GST, there is an MIS portal that the state uses. So it has more elements than even a CA cannot see in their day-to-day updation of things. So the state is very much digitized with respect to excise and taxation department. And because of GST, everything has come online now.
I think the life of the business person and the CAs has been made very difficult as a result. A lot of CAs have been complaining that these days we are like all year round. Earlier time it was only during 31st March and all. Now they are, they have to file something or the other every day or every week.
Yes, sir. But the process is quite easy. Yes, easy also.
Okay, as a citizen, I mean, now, even if you are a government officer, first of all, you are a citizen of India, hopefully. So you have got your driving license made or something before you joined the government.
Yes, sir.
How was your experience and how would you like to improve it using technology if you are an officer in charge of the department?
Yes, sir. Sir, I think we don't need to manually put people with cameras in their hand for taking surveillance footage while we give our driving license test. Maybe we can use drones for that. So an ease of technology can be attained via this. So you don't need personally, physically stacking of videotapes and everything for this. And even I feel the time I gave my driver's license test, so it was not very difficult. Maybe that can also be made a bit.
Now you have got your license, so you can make it difficult for others. No, in fact, in some cases, it is very easy. You're right. It is given just like that.
Yes, there should be, I think, regular updation of driver's license because the rules change, and with new 4-lane and highways, people do not know how to use first and second lanes also. And somebody who complies by those rules might just get into an accident.
Okay, looking at the women situation in India as a whole, as a woman candidate, what would you do in your jurisdiction? Supposing you are an SDM, which is the first posting of a civil services officer, in your area to improve the situation of women empowerment.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think women's safety is a must, firstly, to even gain education and for girls to get out of their houses. You need to feel safe in a space. So there needs to be an open doors policy. And even today, I think I am still afraid of police as a department. So that needs to go for little girls and girls who are facing eve teasing or some other things or harassment of some sort. So that's one safety.
You are afraid of the police even as an officer in the excise department?
Sir, I've just started the job. So the whole aura around the department is still not very, that they're very friendly.
Agreed. Himachal police is better than many other
Better,
states.
definitely better. Yes.
You see Haryana or Punjab, Delhi police also. Okay, my last question is around a little difficult one on corruption.
Yes, sir.
So in Himachal, we used to say that, Himachal is a very clean slate and a clean state.
Yes, sir.
So it's a place where there is not much corruption. But recently I have heard incidents, even in Himachal. What can be done to minimize and almost eliminate corruption in a state?
Sir, I think firstly there needs to be digitization of everything because as soon as you stop with the paper trails, so everything can be tracked digitally. So that's one way of ensuring corruption is not there. Secondly, maybe for whistleblowers, people who tell you about certain leakages in the department, they need to be protected because everybody knows something or the other might be happening at some point of time, but they don't come forward about it. So maybe an open doors policy for.
Do you think the national level leadership or state leadership should be talking more about such things openly that, government servants should not be, and we will warn them and also encourage those who are honest.
Yes.
The leader of the country should come on the TV and all do that.
Yes, sir, definitely. Because even we've seen for little issues that the leadership talks about, it leaves a big impact. So for something so big, which has the power to corrode governance and public trust, more people need to talk about it, and mainstream government definitely needs to.
Okay. Which sport do you play, Astha?
Sir, I really don't play any sport, but I sometimes when I get time, I play badminton in my colony itself.
Astha, in 2017, the year you passed your BTech at IT, you got placement in Infosys. Now, people will give their right hand to get into Infosys. Why didn't you join Infosys?
Sir, I never wanted to go into IT.
Why did you waste 4 years then?
Sir, my parents wanted, my family wanted.
That is a very silly excuse. I mean, if you tell this to the board, they will have very poor opinion about you.
So, no, it was, I think I was quite able. I had not decided what I wanted to do, and everything just led on to me doing engineering at that point of time.
So 4 years of effort, money, everything gone down the drain.
No, but sir, it was a good 4 years, I would say. The period was very nice. I
Why
gained a
did you
lot.
switch over to English literature?
I did not want to get into core coding. I think that was my main.
But why
concern.
English literature? Why not something related with this?
Sir, but the exam doesn't have any optional which has.
So these two are poles apart areas. Why did you think of going to this rather than anything related with IT?
Sir, IT related subject as an optional subject was no choice. There's nothing in the optional subjects that comes close to
All right, you heard of Narayana Murthy, of course. One unique, special personality of Narayana Murthy which we would like to copy.
I would like to copy, sir. I think his dedication and the level of company that he's taken to. So the quality behind it must be the grandeur that is associated with Infosys, sir. He's done a lot of works. He's given employment to a lot of people in Bangalore itself.
Greatest quality.
Quality, sir, maybe dedication to the cause.
Did you see him touching the feet of Ratan Tata on TV?
No, no, sir.
Okay, then you. All right, there is a Government of India Home Ministry scheme called Samadhan. Okay, so you don't know about this, there's no further question. What is the LWE being talked about?
Sorry, sir. Can you?
Something to do with Naxals?
Left-wing extremism. Yes, sir.
Now, this Samadhan is related with LWE. And what is the scheme?
Sir, I'm not aware about the scheme. Maybe if I can take a guess, it might be about reporting underlying to get to know the root cause of Naxalism, maybe, or to get complaints regarding.
It is to track, trace, and destroy them. This is the name. Full name is, of course. Now, welfare schemes of the Government of India and your state.
Sir, Government of India has Mission Shakti. Under it, we have Sambal and Samarthya Yojana for women, and for the state, we have one-stop centers and Indira Gandhi pension scheme for women also is there. Then several different schemes like Medha Chhatravritti Yojana and Medhavi Protsahan Yojana also is there.
So, my last question now. One major or most important takeaway from Aap Sindoor for India?
So the takeaway was that India has defense capabilities that it does not hesitate to show. And it was a much needed operation, I would say.
Nobody's asked you that you are going off the track. What's needed or not needed, that is it.
Learning from.
Learning, what is?
Sir, I think to build better intelligence network.
So, thank you.
Astha, you have done masters in English. Who is your favorite author and why?
Sir, favorite author would be, I think, Paulo Coelho, I think, because in my initial stages of life, it really uplifted me, his writing did, yes.
What is Wordsworth's theory of poetry?
So Wordsworth's theory of poetry strayed from the previous era, which was before Romanticism. So he wanted to write simply and beautifully and irrespective of logistical and semantics that the previous Augustan age was undertaking.
Who said this thing? Poetry is the spontaneous overflow of powerful feelings and emotions collected in tranquility.
Sir, maybe Wordsworth or Coleridge, I'm not sure.
Anyway, what is Indian diaspora?
The Indian diaspora are the Indian people living abroad. It comprises of everyone who has an Indian ethnicity and is presently not living in India.
Any example, any person?
Yes, sir. Indra Noori is also a
She's not from literature.
literature. You meant Arundhati? Sorry, Jhumpa Lahiri.
What about V.S. Dipole?
Yes, sir, V.S. Naipaul also.
Okay, tell me something about Booker Prize and Man Booker Prize.
Man Booker Prize and Booker Prize. So the difference is that one is for writings mainly for books published in England, and the other is for everywhere in the world. Yes, sir.
How many Indians have won Booker Prize?
Sir, I think Arundhati is definitely one.
Then Kiran Desai.
Yes, sir, Kiran Desai for The Inheritance of Loss. Yes, sir, and V.S. Naipaul also.
Chitra Devkaruni, no. Chiran, no. Chitra Devkaruni, no, maybe not.
Okay. In literature, there is one period, the Restoration period.
Yes.
Why it is named as Restoration period?
Sir, because previously when it was right around the Protestant era, before that, so Charles I was beheaded, and because of him going to France, his brother, so there was a lot of French culture and a lot of voyeurism, I would say, that had come into the scenario of literature. So to refrain from those set of languages and words, so Restoration era was.
Okay, my last question is, in all the universities of India, as far as the curriculum and the syllabi is concerned, most of the stress is on American literature and English literature. Why not third world literature? Why not African literature?
Yes, sir. Sir, it's an issue because of the lack of, I would say, opinion maybe, or the lack of importance the third world countries get, because everything stems from British literature and then American and so on. But African and third world nations, because of post-colonialism, their history with colonialism, so the narrative has been very much portrayed and molded in such a way that British literature is supreme or elite, or even American is for that matter.
Any person from third world literature you can name?
Yes, sir. Chinua Achebe, yes, sir.
Okay. Sureshi.
How many municipal corporations are there in Himachal?
Sir, 6 I would say, and 7 is Baddi, which they are trying to make.
Okay, government has decided to postpone Panchayati Raj election.
Yes, sir.
So why it is so?
Sir, they've said that the disaster management, the disaster that happened in Kulu has been one of the reasons for the financial crunch that the state is facing. That's why the elections have been postponed.
Okay, if state is facing financial crunch, so what would you suggest to bring the economy on track?
Yes, sir. So full implementation of GST and excise and the leakages from there, firstly, that can be rolled in. Secondly, I think agroforestry sector is something that the state can invest in, and also to make agriculture as a lucrative and a very attractive sector for youth. Maybe that can be rejuvenated via mechanization for increasing the revenue.
Okay, in our state we have seen gun culture
Yes.
is coming here. Drugs is also there.
Yes,
So why it is so? Why Himachal is getting indulged into all these activities?
sir, firstly, I think because of social media also, there are a lot of youth around Himachal, and the recent gun incident that happened in Shuli University. So it's a set of 3-4 colleges in that area, and also porous borders are there. Even I would say the money, the people are getting very rich and they are very affluent, so they have access to guns also. So it's maybe like a symbol of stature, and they like to show off. So brandishing of arms is happening in the state.
All this culture is going to impact Himachal Pradesh economically as well as socially.
Yes, sir.
Is there any economic impact on our economy and tourism?
Sir, maybe I think economically, gun culture would lead to maybe people getting more arms license. And socially, sir, I think it would not fare well with the general public, because it's a weapon ultimately.
Okay, my last question is Bijli Mahadev is in Kullu temple. So there is a controversy over ropeway.
Yes, sir.
So what is your take on it?
Sir, I think the public that is now deviating from its earlier stance of making the ropeway, it might be because everyone might not have felt included in the DPR process of the land acquisition or the project even. So, and it has become a political issue now. So maybe people needed to be asked more and given more time to know their actual views. And
What is your personal take on it?
sir, I think ropeways are a very good way to relieve congestion of the areas, and it can significantly add to
The
our.
people are saying we are happy with the traditional way of transportation. We don't need.
But so the locals might be happy with it, but for tourism, sir, ropeways, I think people would avail it.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Best of